What's going on, YouTube, man? I'm not gonna lie to you. Some days be harder than others, especially in school and dealing with like your grades. You got to keep them up. You got to deal with expectations. You got to deal with your own expectations. So how do you keep the motivation? Like, a lot of people ask me like, okay, so you haven't been in school in 10 years. How often do you study? How long do you study, man? We're gonna talk about that right now. Okay, full transparency, I lose motivation quite often actually, and I have to like regenerate that motivation because it's like a lot of times things get hard. I'm new to a lot of this stuff. People don't understand how big of a culture shock it is to like leave a structured environment and go to an environment that's not structured at all. And so I gain motivation by remembering where I came from and the struggle, like the straight struggle. If you ever been an E1 on a ship and having to sweep, swab, paint, needle gun, put down non-skid, wax floors, you know, clean bulkheads, I've done all of that. And so like I remember I'm not going back to that. And then also, if you don't know, whenever you don't complete this program, like you have to go back as the current rate that you are. And then a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to be thrown back into the pool and you're expected to just hit the ground running again like you never left. Like, so I'm getting in touch with the civilian life, but I'm losing touch with the military perspective that I had. It was like when I was there, I was on it. I knew when my evals due. I knew how to write. I knew the latest and greatest. When the nav admin came out, what the sec nav said yesterday. Like, so when I come through and I lose motivation, it's like I remember I can't really go back to that lifestyle. Like, this is my life now and I gotta succeed at it now. Like, the military pays me not to just be great, but I have to be great over and over and over again. Like, that's why I get paid. Like, you get paid to be great again. Like, nobody cares about what you did yesterday. It's about what you're doing now. Like, are you being great today? So motivation comes in different ways. Like, do you even look on YouTube and look at motivational speeches on YouTube? Because I do. I listen to motivation speeches probably about maybe 2 or 3 times a week, maybe once, you know what I'm saying? Like once in those days or maybe twice in those days, because like it gives you a different perspective. And I have it playing in my background. Sometimes I have it on my drive to work. I like to listen to it because it definitely gives me a different perspective on how life goes. So I'm gonna share it with you, man. I like this guy, his name E.T. the hip hop preacher. So he pretty much does a whole bunch of motivation speeches. Pretty good. I like him. If you take a look at it, you know, you might like him too. He has about what, 1.24 million subscribers, so a lot of people's heard of him. But yeah, that's stuff that I use to keep my motivational going. Obviously, you keep your faith, whatever that faith is, you keep going with that, and just remember why you're doing it and who you're doing it for. And if you gotta have a picture of somebody, like, man, I'm doing it for this person and this is who I'm doing it for, put that picture up and just keep on pressing, man. I appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll catch you next video. Peace.